Hello everyone. Now we are going to understand the variable and its type. You know about the variable. Variable is any characteristics which is subject to change from time to time, from place to place, from person to person, from region to region. In our research, all those questions which we want to take the answer from our respondent, they all are the variables because it is vary from respondent to respondent. It may be their age, intelligence, motivation, gender, preference, and their likeness, choice, Likert scale questions, like all. They all are the variables. So, what are the different type of variables? Here we are interested to know about the four different type of variable. The first one is dependent variable. All those variables which is going to affect by the other variable is known as dependent variable. Like expense depend upon income, so expense is a dependent variable, and those all variable which is going to affect the dependent variable is known as independent variable. Like in the same example, income is independent variable which is going to affect your expenses. Another example, promotion is going to affect the sales. So in this case, sales is dependent variable and promotion is independent variable. So we can say that variable that is presumed to influence the other variable is known as independent variable. It is presumed cause. Independent variable is your cause, reason behind this effect which is going to change for that one. So cause and effect is there. Cause and effect relationship is there. Dependent variable which is going to be affected, independent variable which is going to affect it. Examples are there, like in case you are interested in how stress affect mental state of human being. So stress is the independent variable and mental state of human being is, here it is the independent variable, this one is your dependent variable. You can manipulate your independent variable. You can increase the stress level up or decrease it and see what are the changes in the mental state of human being. So this is the simple example of independent variable and dependent variable. Another example which is given here is promotion affect employee motivation. Here again, promotion is your independent variable which is going to affect your dependent variable, that is your employee motivation. So first variable which we understand is dependent variable which is going to affect by the independent variable. Second variable is independent variable which doesn't affected by any others, but it is going to change in the dependent variable. Now another two variables are mediating variable and moderating variables. With my experience, I observe that many of you, many of the students, many of the researchers are confused about the third variables which is this in their study, whether they are mediating or moderating. Either they have put the right as a mediating or moderating, but they are unable to defend whether it is a mediating or moderating. So by giving the answer for these questions, let me make you understand and try to make you understand in a simple way. We all know that this is our independent variable which is going to make the cause. This is my dependent variable which is going to make the effect. And in between there is a mediating variable. One of the way of writing and the another way of writing the same thing is independent variable. This is your mediating variable and this is your dependent variable. And again, like this one is there. So what is the mediating variable? To understand the mediating variable, you should remember one line statement for that one. The mediating variable is the reason for the effect. What I try to say is that here let us take the example as a income, and let us take the example as a what you call as the income and expenses. So here expenses depend upon income. If my income is increasing, my expense will increase. If my income is going to decrease, I am going to decrease in my expenses. So expenses which I am going to put on my family, on myself and other things, that is there. Now there is another variable which is known as saving. Saving is a mediating variable. How? So remember one thing, the reason for the effect, the reason for this effect is also a saving. Saving is not a thing which is coming from any other places. No, there must be some effect of saving is there. For example, earning is 10,000. Suppose someone earning is 10,000 and his expense is 7,000. 3,000 is his saving. It means saving has some effect. Now, if I'm planning to increase my saving, it is going to affect onto the dependent variable. If I increase my saving to 4,000, my DV is going to affect by 1,000. So remember one thing, the reason for the effect is called as mediating variable. Change in mediating variable is going to change into the dependent variable. Another example, it must be the cause result of independent variable. Like again, let us understand this way also. Income in also when we are going to calculate it, we are going to calculate the direct effect of independent variable on dependent variable, means direct effect of income on expenses. Then we are going to see that this income on saving. Then we are going to see it the saving and expenses. Then we will see it combinedly whether there is an effect. Yes, then it is called as a mediating variable. So mediating variables are those variables, they are the reasons for the effect. If they are not the reason for the effect, they are not the mediating variable. Another example we can say workforce diversity is the independent variable. Organization effectiveness, dependent variable. Organization effectiveness is going to affect by the workplace diversity, means different type of people are there in terms of their age, gender, religion, reason, places. So diversity is there. It is going to affect. But then creative synergy, it's a mediating variable which have some effect, impact to change on the dependent variable. That is the mediating variable. Then what is the moderating variable? Moderating variables you can understand like this. Moderating variable, you can say that they are the contextualizing the effect, contextualizing the effect. They are not going to change, but contextualization. Like here in our case, this is the example of moderating. Like here, if I'm saying that income is there, then expenses is there. Now if I bring here gender, if I'm going to see the relationship income and gender, there is no like direct, indirectly not there, independent, dependent. But when I'm going to study, is there any changes in when I'm bringing the moderator as a gender? Means if the male is there, what is the dependent expenses? Is there any changes in that one? If female are there, their expenses habit is different, more or less. So I'm going to contextualize these things. That is the moderator. Moderator variable is not going to change that independent or dependent variable effect, but it is going to see if one more variable is there, what is their effect for that one. Contextualize the things. But mediating is the reason for the effect. Here again, you can see the example of mediators or variables example. Here independent variable is socioeconomic status, dependent variable is child ability, reading ability. So here direct effect is there. Then this is the independent variable and this is the dependent variable from here. But it is going to become independent variable for this dependent variable. So we are going to study this effect, we are going to study this effect, then this effect, then combinedly this two is going to be for that one. So that is the way of mediator variable example. But moderating, work experience, independent variable, salary, dependent variable, gender, moderator. Here we cannot say that we are going to see like this, then we are going to see like this, then we are going to see. No, here we are simply saying that is there any effect on this to this. If I will add one gender variable as like that one, is there any effect for that one? So like this way we can see, for example, if I'm saying that exercise as a just last example, exercise and weight loss. I want to see the relationship between these two. Exercise is the independent variable and weight loss is the dependent variable. We are doing the exercise and we are expecting that weight loss is there. But if our calorie intake is more, it means it is going to affect your weight loss. So this is mediating variable, which is going to change for that one. But if I will bring here as a gender, it is not a mediating but a moderator. If I will bring here age, it's a moderator. What will be the effect of age? Because exercise and gender, exercise and age, we are not finding that relationship. It is not a mediating, but it's a moderator variable. So I believe that with this example, you are able to understand what is dependent variable, independent variable, mediating variable, moderating variable. Thank you.